The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. The Vikings get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
What we got? Black. Switch. Check 13. Check 13. Lucky 50. Guys, fight 51. Mike. Gun. I got it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
I got you.
To throw, Cousins. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Slam. Chance.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Hey, flipper.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Quick edge.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside. Here in this first quarter.
Jahan, 180. Mike's 59. It's been a long day for you. Slam, slam, slam.
They run again on first down. Cook. 3 yards on the pickup. Down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check nickel.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins being chased out left. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen, 37 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Alert. 3 out.
Early on first down with no blocking help there as he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 1. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20, 10, touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley, 76 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
We got this.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Wide, get wide. Switch.
Gun.
Motion, check.
First.
Under crunch. Under 10. 10.
Hey, Ringo, 48. Watch out.
Cousins gives way to Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Keep playing hard.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
58 for Mike.
Hey, Steamer.
On third down, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Mike 58 right there. All day, every day, any day. Check.
Lynch 50, Lynch 50.
Check 43. Kill.
Run out.
Kill. Turn up. Check 20.
On first and 10, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Check three.
Wide.
58's the money.
300.
Give to Cook out of the gun. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
7-7, our score after second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out.
54. Here you go. Check 52.
Gun.
Tighten up. Yellow. Tighten up.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 down at the 33. On first down, Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Throwing on second down, Cousins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
61, matchbox light.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Early with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. After the run, Goff going to throw. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Coming up at halftime, and we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Gun.
Alert flare,
Black, black.
58, boy, 58, 58, it's Mike.
Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check. Lucky. Check 30.
Black.
Watch out.
Lucky 48.
He's crashed.
Watch out.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Deuce.
Black.
Crouch. Shoot.
Now Cook. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
John.
Switch.
Hey, flipper.
Bang.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Set the tone, defense.
A second nice move. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turned that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll find Everett there, complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Bravo!
They're going to go for it. It's gone. They got a man. It's Woods. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And a cutback. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 43 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Littleton just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Get on the point right here.
Gun. Bring up 48. Hey, Steamer.
We got double up.
Where's your hot?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Hey, Ken. Where's your hot?
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Open man here is Conklin. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. First target, first catch, and a first down. Cousins now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They go play action. Cousins eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it'll be third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be third and a mile.
Sponge. Bingo. No. Kill.
Good route here.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50.
Cousins. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 72 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
General West.
Throwing is Cousins. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Goff now to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods, 59 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Cousins, flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, and the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 51 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
6-6, bullet high.
Check. Shift.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed it. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And some space here. Brandon Cooks, the 20, 10, 5. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should...
Comfortable, but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Cousins on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by David Long, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So the L.A. Rams with a big second.